is going on, everyone, and welcome to Kart 63. My name is Ben. Thank you very much for stopping by. I know that you know that I know that I got to do this. If you didn't mind hitting a like on this video, that would be sweet. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. That would be fantastic as well. Okay, I probably should have done this video like a long time ago or something. I don't know what. I guess I had intended on doing the video. I just never really got to it. And I've alluded to a lot of what I'm about to talk about before in other videos. You can't help but, like I think I mentioned before, you can't help but kind of step on the same toes that I've been there before because it is kart racing. It is racing in general. And, eventually these videos are going to intertwine some way, somehow. Anyway, getting started and where to look was the concept of this video. And it's a very real question. I've had that, posed to me before in DMs, like, hey, where do I get started? Where do I buy this stuff? So let's talk about it. Okay, first things first, my first suggestion is go to a racetrack. Go to a kart track in particular to see if it's something you or your child or whomever you're getting into this. Maybe you're getting your grandpa into it. I don't know. Who am I to judge? Go to a track. If maybe you're watching this video, obviously you're kind of looking into it. You've seen a video on YouTube, you've, come across a race, a friend's been there, they've talked about kart racing, whatever it is. Go to a local track if you have one nearby you. Obviously, it only makes sense that if you're going to be a kart racer, you're going to need a track to go to. So I suggest going to the track and experience all of it. Get your, normally your entrance fee at the gate is an all-encompass, but there are a couple tracks around that I know they have separate grandstands to pit areas. If there is a difference in money, pay the extra money so you can be in the pits, so you can walk around, so you can look at what karts are, you can talk to people, get yourself invested in what you want to do. There's no stupid questions, only stupid people, and stupid people don't ask good questions. Or some questions, or something like that. Anyway, you're going to find that the kart community in general, and I'm not saying everybody because you do have jerks, you have jerks everywhere that don't want to give up information, get away from my kart, don't touch my tires, that type of person. But in general, you're going to find that the kart track is a very family-oriented, competitive, but family-oriented place to be. So walking around, getting, absorbing everything you want to know, watch the races, obviously see what's going on. Maybe, just maybe, somebody has something for sale there that you might be able to purchase. Or, like I said, when you're talking to people, maybe they know a buddy who's selling out. Maybe they know somebody, hey, go check the 38 machine over here. He's looking to get out, or, he has a spare cart or something. It just promotes the ability for you to get in and be inundated. Is that the word I'm looking for? Maybe not, but be immersed in the world of kart racing. Okay, number two. Yeah, number two. Sometimes I wonder about myself when I shoot these videos. I get a little ahead of myself. Anyway, all right, you've been to the kart track, you're game on. Now comes the point in which you need to decide what your budget is, what you're looking for. You've been to the track. Hey, I want to race Predator. That's, I can buy these engines at Harbor Freight. That's the amount of money that I would like to spend on this. All right, your budget's a little higher. Clone racing. Yeah, man, this is, that maybe I have a little extra money. I want to spend a little extra on a faster engine than a Predator. Okay, we're going clone racing, whatever class it was you decided to run. I don't suggest jumping right into opens, but, maybe do so. Knock yourself out. Maybe go get a 450, maybe get a 250, a BRC 150, something like that, and go open racing just off the get-go. Who am I to tell you can't do it? Maybe you're an older gentleman like me and was like, I'm skipping all those little, all the solar classes. I'm going right for the meat. So be it. But where, you've been to the track, you've decided on this, where do you go? There are numerous places. Of course, I've been dealing with Marketplace lately, so that's a subject in itself and dealing with people on the Marketplace. But going on Facebook Marketplace, if you type in Kart Racing, this and that, local to your area, things are going to pop up. Karts are going to pop up, clones and Predators, engines, complete karts, what have you. There is a lot of junk out there, so be wary if you're not quite sure. You know, maybe those friends that you made at the track, maybe you're friends with somebody on Facebook, ask them, hey, is this a good deal? What is this actually what the seller is selling? You know, be an informed purchaser of products. That is always best. Number two, I would say you go to Bob's Four-Cycle. So is it fourcycle.com? I'll link everything down below when I can find stuff like that. Fourcycle.com has been around for a long time. It was a much bigger part of my upbringing in karting, knowledge, reading. It's a ton of reading. If you go to bobsfourcycle.com, is it Four-Cycle? I think it's just fourcycle.com. There's a lot. And then there's kartracer.com. I did a video on that before. It really hasn't taken hold yet, so that may get along here sooner or later if more people join up, but I digress. Go on there. They have classified ads. They have northeast, southeast, whatever you're running. If you're looking for two-stroke, run what you're wrong. They have all these different categories you can look into, but what I'm speaking in general is about the classified. People selling karts are on there, and you can, much like Marketplace, go on, ask questions, get a hold of them, talk about it, and maybe purchase yourself a kart there. Now, all right, we've been Marketplace, we've been to fourcycle.com, the classifieds. There's groups on Facebook, of course. Just an area, type in Kart Racing or, karts for sale. You can do that. Again, along the lines of the Marketplace, you're hit or miss with the kind of people. Some people are great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking. Like when I sell on Marketplace, I feel as if I'm very fair. I try and go in order of people if I'm selling something, but other people will ghost you. Hey, is this available? Yes, it is. Nothing. Nothing. I mean, zero. It's like, why'd you even ask, man? All right. I'm getting sidetracked. Aside from that, if you have the money, all right, I went to the track. I know I don't want anybody's used stuff. I just want to buy brand new. Then you go to whatever manufacturer or a distributor website that carries brand new stuff. CKI, for instance, has kinetic chassis. You could go to phantomkartracing.com or Phantom Racing Chassis. JC Specialties, I'm not quite sure what karts they used to sell. Ultramax, Phantom? They have switched, who they primarily carry over the years a bunch of times. I haven't been down to JC in quite a while. Great store. They got a ton of product, but same with CKI carrying the Kinetic brand. You can go, just research and find what kart brand you would like to go if you have the money to just go ahead and buy brand new. That's completely up to you, completely up to what finances you have. But, and that's it. Then just watch a whole bunch of my videos to get an idea of how to race. But I figured that there are good, we're nearing race season, especially up in the north area. I know down south there you're racing. You've been racing all winter long. We get it. You're better than us. You got better weather. But our weather is just coming around. Our seasons are just going to be starting here in another month and a half. And I thought the new racer might just, I've seen a video of kart racing. I've seen dirt tracks. Maybe you came across this channel and you saw something. It's like, hey man, I want to get into it. Where do I start? Where do I buy one of these things? Well, I don't think I made a dedicated video for this particular subject, so I thought I'd do it now and kind of get you pointed in the right direction, because I do get those questions like, hey, where can I get this? Where can I get that? And, normally my sarcastic side wants to say, Google it, hey, do you not have Google? Everybody has Google. You would think, everybody has a phone, just Google it, but I'm not that type of jerk. I'll go ahead and give you, all right, I would look here, I would look there. I just thought maybe I would condense everything and put it into a video and let you know as a new kart racer where you might want to go and what my opinion is of what you should do. Kart track, decide what class, then you can go for, used stuff, you can go for new stuff, you can rims and tires, what have at carte blanche or blank, whatever. I don't know how to say that. Anyway, I thought this video would be useful to you. I, as always, appreciate. I said I was going to start 2 videos pretty soon. I don't know when. I guess you'll know as soon as I decide to go into it. But I'm not quite into full swing yet. I'm out in the barn. It's decent temperature. It's not great. I was out here today getting some stuff around to sell and everything. My toes started to get cold. I'm like, not quite yet. But anyway, I really do appreciate every single one of you coming by. I know I say it at the end of the video. This channel doesn't exist without you guys watching, so I appreciate that you keep on coming back, and new people that you might catch this video and say, hey, this guy's got a little bit of personality along with the information. It's kind of what I don't want to be up here just A, B, C, D. That's boring. If I can't be me, I'm not going to do it. All right. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys coming by as always, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.